Did you have an outline for your first book?
I did not have an outline for the first book. I wrote it. There's writers refer to themselves as either plotters, somebody who plots out the whole book, pantsers, somebody who writes by the seat of their pants and just makes up as they go. And that's what I did for the first book. I just made it up as I went. I kind of had an idea of how I wanted it to end, because for me it's really hard to write a story if I don't know where it's going to end up at the end. But that's why I ended up with this 100,000 word manuscript that I had to go back and rewrite. I mean, I cut the entire ending and redid that. I mean, other than how it actually ended, the way he got there was completely different. And then for the second book, because I had to write it so much faster, I couldn't do that. I didn't have the luxury of being able to write it multiple times in a row. So I tried to plot the whole thing out, and that was too hard, because it's hard to know what's going to happen if you're not writing it. So I would plot out maybe a quarter of the book, and then write that, and then think ahead and plot the next quarter of the book. Or even just for chapter, I would sit there and think, well, what's this next chapter going to be about? And then I would write the next chapter.